Good morning and welcome to Herb Oracle Podcast, botanical divination with herbs, essences, flowers, and trees with your host, Herbal Marie. Let's start the day off pulling some oracle cards and getting a few messages. We can shoot the shiitake in a spiritual way-ish. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'll post a pic of the cards at Herb Oracle. Thanks so much for joining me. Here we go. Hey, welcome to Tarot Tuesday Tarot. The sun was just shining, like actually shining, so I ran outside to grab some of it and get it on my face before it went and hid behind another cloud. You guys, we need more sunshine. We need more sun, and it's hard when it's like only 30-40 degrees outside. Like I'm like out there with my hoodie up, but like my face to the sun. So yeah, excited for the sun to return again. Like I thought it was back, but then it left. No, the sun's still always there, but yeah, quite the different type of weather and clouds, and it just, has not been conducive for getting outside and and staying outside. Like I want it to be warm enough that I can take my magazine or my book and just go sit in the yard on the foldy 80s inspired tri-fold lawn chair and just be outside for a good hour reading, getting some sun, and not freezing my ass off. So anyways, welcome to the tarot day. The day we do tarot. It's Tuesday. We're going to do another one from Rose Gold Tarot today because it just was too fun to pass up, okay? The spread that we're going to do today, it's a 5-card spread called My Soul's Too Lit to Give a Shit. So this one's great to share on Facebook, and really tap into this energy, this higher frequency energy. Just my soul's too lit to give a shit. Now, there is a little bit of irony in that, because if you're still noticing stuff around you, I would say like you're in your ego quite a bit. But as you raise your frequency, your energy, your vibration, you really get in alignment with like what your purpose is, what your passion is. You're just being joyous. You're just having, like, I'm not saying you're having a hell of a good time, because like my body feels like 400 pounds today. Like, whoa. But I am in my body. I'm in my own experience. I'm paying attention mostly to myself just to keep my vibration pure. So like that's like a lesson too of like Abraham Hicks. They say like the less you can give the outside world the attention and other people the attention, and the more you can just focus on what you want, what you're thinking, how you're feeling, your vibration is more pure. Right? So it's sort of like you just keep reinvesting into yourself. And like I'm kind of trying to do that and limit everybody else's dramas in my experience right now, just to keep my vibration pure and centered on my spiritual journey. So my soul's too lit to give a shit. Like, I'm sorry, I just don't have it in me to scroll on Facebook and see what you're yammering about today, and see what you're complaining about today, and see what you're hating on today. Bitch is gonna bitch. And yeah, they're all on Facebook. And yeah, so this will be a fun one. If you do pull this spread, or if you want to share this podcast, do it on Facebook, because they needs it. So My Soul's Too Lit to Give a Shit tarot spread by Rose Gold Tarot. That's what we're doing today. It's a 5-card spread, and you're gonna love these questions. So if you've been shuffling and pulling cards along with me, definitely go get your deck, make some tea. It's Tuesday, we gotta have our tea. Mine's just about cool enough to drink. I think it's Yogi Throat Comfort. So here's the questions, and we'll see if you want to hang out. The first question is, What makes me so damn awesome? Question 2, how can I honor myself even more? How can I honor myself even more? 3, what blessings are coming my way? 4, what truth am I unwilling to face? Okay, because it is Tarot Tuesday. We got to get our shit called out somewhere. So what truth am I unwilling to face? And 5, what bullshit needs to be let go? So we're always looking to release and let go of more bullshit. That can be other people's, but most of it is our own. So yeah, like if you're having problem, issues with somebody, it's actually not them, it's what's inside of you. So if people are annoying you and, it's like they're getting under your skin, it's actually not them, it's you. It's what's going on inside of you. Like you're either judging them or you're either being triggered. Like, why are you being triggered? What's up with that? You got to investigate, see what's up with that. But like if you have family issues, like your family is your family, that they're who they are. The issue lives within you. So it's your reaction, your perception, your interpretation. It's all about you, honey. So this is fun because you are beautiful, you're amazing, your soul's too lit to give a shit. So what makes you so damn awesome? That's going to be the first card, looking into what makes you so damn awesome. Let's just be frank about it. You're so awesome. What is it? And yeah, love yourself. And then how can you honor yourself even more? That's the second card. What can you do to honor yourself even more? The middle card, no wait, it's 1's in the middle, 2, 3 are on the left side, and 4, 5 are on the right side. The third card's gonna give us a heads up, some blessings headed our way, headed your way, headed my way. They coming. Now on the other side, the right side, we are going to talk about what we are unwilling to face, a truth we've been unwilling to face, and then the last card is what bullshit needs to be let go. So I'm going to be using the Herb Crafters Tarot. We'll see if it can handle it, if it gives us any insight, if it even makes sense. If not, we've hung out with some herbs and we're happy. I'm trying to wake up earlier and trying to wake up happier, but I'm telling you what, easier said than done. So, I got up, I laid back in bed, I got up again, I was like, one more time back in bed. And I left the sheets open, to air out or whatever, like I flipped them up, but I was also like, the invitation is still there if I want to crawl back into bed again and again. And I know today at some point I'm going to pull cards for my best friend Asiel the Oracle, and I intend to do that from bed. So I'm loving my bed today. I put on my big old men's jogger sweatpants and a hoodie today because yesterday I wore real clothes and I looked pretty. But I was cold like all day. And today I'm just like, you know what? I looked pretty yesterday, all right? Like today I just want to be warm. Like my soul's too lit to give a shit, okay? About what I'm wearing on the outside, because I know who I am on the inside. And I got to honor my physical vessel, and it's just really chilly right now. So I'm going to drink my tea. I'm going to shuffle my cards, and then we are going to pull for Tarot Tuesday, My Soul's Too Lit to Give a Shit by Rose Gold Tarot. And then before we do take our little break, I just want to shout out to our herb of the week, Passion Flower, for getting us off on a chill foot, hanging out yesterday for an hour or whatever with Passion Flower. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love the affirmations. They really came together. So sweet. I'm excited to get to know her some more, bring in that balance, bring in that quietude and the faith, and the peaceful equilibrium, so that, as we move forward through the month of May, we can make decisions from a really, really balanced place, right? Our hearts and our minds are in equilibrium, and yeah, we'll be able to take a step back and make really good, solid, good for us decisions. I'm looking at the Two of Swords here with her blindfold, so that, we'll be able to take that off hopefully by the end of the week and see things clearly, maybe even connect with Krishna on the beach with the flute, and really just be joyous, almost exuberant joyousness in who we are, because we know we're awesome, right? Because my soul's too lit to give a shit. This affirmation minute is brought to you by our beautiful herb of the week, passion flower, and I lovingly dedicate them all to you. I have faith in myself. I am centered in the present moment. I rise to the light. I create balance within. My heart and my mind are in peaceful equilibrium. I expand myself with harmonious quietude. I have faith in myself. I am centered in the present moment. I rise to the light. I create balance within. My heart and my mind are in peaceful equilibrium. I expand myself with harmonious quietude. And so it is. Yeah, so thank you, Passion Flower. I have faith in myself. I try to stay centered in the present moment. Definitely trying to rise to the light. My soul's too lit to give a shit. I create balance within. My heart and my mind are in peaceful equilibrium, and I expand myself with harmonious quietude. So yeah, I gotta watch, not to get too hard on myself for having a couple days that are real quiet. Ooh, today I might think, well, what did I do yesterday? Why am I so tired? I just had to get up and walk around to try to get a little energy going. And I didn't do anything really yesterday that exerted too much energy. It's just, I'm super duper chill, and that probably means that I'm integrating a lot of energies and, purging. That's exhausting when you're letting go of bullshit. So don't get hard on yourself if you really do need more sleep, more quiet time, more just, unproductive time. Do whatever it is that you need to do to emerge out as a butterfly. Because I feel like we're in the cocoon right now. There's been so much butterfly symbolism in the last 48 hours. It's been unreal for me. But it's we are going to be emerging more and more. So we got our inner work to do, our cocoon work to do, our dissolving and rebuilding work to do. So anyways, was there anything else I wanted to tell you? I guess if it's important, I'll remember it later. Oh, the only thing that it was really cool that I watched yesterday was a Q&A video from Tina Louise Spalding. So I shared that on my personal Facebook page, and it's also on her YouTube channel, of course. I think her YouTube channel's Channeling Jesus, but her name is Tina Louise Spalding. And I shared it on my Facebook page, and it's take it or leave it. If it resonates for people to watch it, if it's right for them, hopefully they'll be guided to it. If not, no big deal. But I enjoyed it. I sure did. All right, so you ready to shuffle? I've shuffled. I did the tornado twister in my hands to get the cards all spun around. I shuffled some more. I tapped on my deck 3 times to clear the energy. I said, in the highest good, of the all, I'll pull in the answers. and guidance that I'm ready for and I need to know. And yeah, that can help me and help anybody listening in too. So, all right, so you ready to do this? Now, this, you can find this at Rose Gold Tarot on her page on Instagram. I'll post it on Herb Oracle. I even have I have like 5 Instagrams. I have an Instagram called Tarot Spread Layout, where I'm just hoarding tarot spreads. Not in an abundance, not in overwhelming ones, but like the ones that resonate to me and I either plan on doing or I have done. So yeah, just kind of hoarding them all in one spot at Tarot Spread Layout. So any of those. But yeah, I would recommend going to Rose Gold Tarot and seeing her beautiful page. All right, so we're doing, this looks like a Star Wars battleship thing, because it's like there's our first card's in the center, and then it has like the wings on either side. I don't know, that's what it reminds me of. Or it could be a butterfly. That's even nicer, but I would think that there'd be more cards on each side, which I hate to even say that, because now my deck will be like, ooh, we'll give her 2 cards for every question. Don't you dare, especially not the first one. I would like this to actually look like the spread for once. But whatever, my soul's too lit to give a shit, okay? So the first question is, what makes me so damn awesome? This is like a great reflective question to ask yourself, because one, the way it's stated is, it is confirming that you are awesome. Like, we're past that now. We already know you're awesome. You already know you're awesome. Like, you're feeling it. But it's like, what is it? What is it about me that makes me so awesome? Right? Just say that out loud. I know I'm awesome, but what is it? What makes me so damn awesome? So that's our first question. What makes me so damn awesome? Put your answer into the ballot box. What makes me so damn awesome? All right, so I'm asking the Herb Crafters Tarot, what makes me so damn awesome? And there is the card. Unbelievable. This freaking card is harassing me now. And I feel bad that I never looked it up to see how to actually say it. It's the creosote bush. Creosote. I'm assuming that's how I don't know. I've never seen this bush. It doesn't grow in Pennsylvania, but it's the Madre of Earth, the Mother of Earth, the Mother of Earth. So what makes me so damn awesome? And it's because I am a guardian of the wild places. It's because I share the medicine. And it's because I build circles of women. So that's what makes me so damn awesome. You know, we've been trying to put our finger on it for a while. And it's because of these things. It's because I am one of the mothers of the earth. That's what makes me so awesome. I will and do and absolutely guard and protect the wild places. I'm a guardian of my almost full acre of yard here, right? So it's like, even though like I'm not like the guardian of a national forest, I'm not the guardian of acres upon acres of land, but the land that I do have, I am a guardian of the wild places. And I have allowed, against society's wishes, I have allowed my yard to go a little wild and a little crazy. And by a little, I mean a lot. And of course, you know, that makes me stick out like a sore witchy thumb in the neighborhood. But it's like, listen, my grass is greener, literally. I have more butterflies, I have more birds, I have, you know, more energy in my yard because I've let it be wild. Now, the whole thing is not wild because, you know, I have to be able to like walk around, you know, like it's really, I have seen more wild spaces, more wild yards, but I dedicate certain areas to be left wild. So, and yeah, one of them's right by my back door, like it looks like the whole side of the house is wild. And it looks like that because it is. I really try to not manipulate it too much, right? If anything, I guard it. I make sure that it's left alone. So what makes me so damn awesome? I guard the wild places. I build circles of women. It's not a big circle of women, but do you have an idea of how big this circle is? Who's listening to this? Pretty okay size circle of women are listening to this podcast. Pretty decent size circle of women have tuned into my YouTube channels over the years. Come and go when they need to, but it's always there for them. So hopefully, like, I can do that more and more as part of my gig here on Earth. It's, not necessarily a group of women that get together or even know each other, but here's the thing. You don't have to know the other listeners. I don't even really have to know you. When we are energetically focusing on the same thing, like if we just all right now are focusing on this yellow flowered chrysote bush, and the mother's hands holding up a bowl, an offering bowl to the sunlight coming in, we are all thinking about that bowl of yellow flowers being held up to the sun as a grateful offering to Father, Son, and to the life force. And because we're all thinking about those yellow flowers, we've put our energy together. Whether we're standing in a circle holding hands or not, we are in an energetic circle anytime you come into this space. So yeah, my podcast is a space, and that's kind of interesting to think of it like that, because you just think, well, I'm just listening to her ramble on and on and on. But what I've actually done is create an energetic space that anytime you do come and listen, and anytime Sally comes and Stephanie comes and Jessica comes, right? Anytime that Sarah comes, like anytime that anyone comes to listen, they're not just listening. They're adding their energy into the circle, and the circle is building. So you share the podcast, your friend comes and listens, she's built energy into the circle. And what do I do in this circle? What do we do in this circle? Well, one, we make intentions, we balance our energy, we feel better, we learn things, we decide that we want to let go of bullshit, we decide a lot of different energetic things, and they're thoughts. And thoughts are energy, thoughts are frequency, and thoughts resonate out. And thoughts gather and thoughts collect, and once a thought gets enough energy to it, it becomes a thought form, and then it manifests. So the more often that we can get together and talk about light, and talk about love, and talk about peace and harmony and herbs, and loving plants and learning from plants and connecting from plants, the more we talk about it and think about it, the more it will manifest in our reality. So anyways, that is one thing that makes me so damn awesome. And then also that I share the medicine. So, of course, I'm not like making medicine for everybody, but I'm trying to let people in on how to make it for themselves. So that's probably more of a thing that I do at Herbal Marie, but also here at Ho, also at Herbal Oracle. But yeah, I share the medicine. I share what works for me. I share information. And I would share the medicine with anybody who needed it. You know, if they were like, hey, I need some of what you got, I'd be like, take it. So anyways, yeah, this is the picture of the woman who travels deep into a canyon surrounded by the shrub, although I feel like they made a typo and it says scrub plants of the Sonorian desert. A large dancing rock towers before her, a flat mesa sturdy behind it. Before collecting medicine, she makes an offering to the land. She raises a clay bowl full of chrysote flowers to the sun and sings a song of gratitude. So yeah, I gotta remember that when I'm out in my yard and I'm singing to the plants and to Gaia Chitaya, I have to know that that makes me pretty damn awesome. So go ahead and pull yourself a card from your deck and find out what makes you so damn awesome, and then receive it. Let it absorb into you. Own it, take it, be like, yes, that is awesome about me. That really, really is. The Madre of Earth provides for herself and her community. Like the chrysote bush, she creates many remedies. She honors the land as she gathers medicine. She is in good health and inspires others to do the same with her grounded daily rituals. So yeah, this podcast is also my ritual. I would do it. I almost do it 7 days a week now. I do a podcast 7 days a week. Combining Herbal Marie too usually, but sometimes Saturdays I usually just dick off. But then now on Sundays I'm hanging out with archangels, so there you go. But yeah, the podcast, creating this energetic circle, mostly women. I know there are some very open-minded, open-hearted dudes that peek in every once in a while, or some dudes that want to date me. Hey, so we welcome everybody in our circle. But yeah, doing this podcast every day, keep putting it out there. One, it is a daily ritual for me to ground myself. Oh my gosh, I benefit so much. But also just another offering to the community of anyone who needs this space, anyone who needs a space. And if you need more space than one episode today, there's like 200 previous episodes just waiting for you to hang out. So yeah, daily. And then I inspire other people to do things on a daily basis. Get your messages, connect with your intuition, ground your energy into the earth, into Gaia. Get into your body. Get into your body. Feel your feet on the floor right now. Get into your body. Breathe. So, the Madre of Earth knows that this plant, the chrysote bush, thrives in depleted soil where other plants cannot. And she too is considered a survivor because of her ability to grow strong. So it's like, no matter what happens to me or you, like literally we're thriving in depleted soils. I know I am, right? Seeing what we've gone through, it's like we keep on growing no matter what. So as a true guardian of the place, she learns from the plants. She learns from Creosote, the mother of all plants. She learns how to enhance the lives of generations beyond her lifetime. She steadily supports her people as well as the animals and plants of the region. So yeah, this, and Passion Flower, our herb of the week, will love this. It says, embrace your quiet nature. It is the foundation of grace. So yeah, like we are quiet beings when we get boiled down to who we truly are. And we have to embrace that. It is the foundation of grace and balance and faith and that exuberant quietude. Like if we don't have enough inner quietness, we won't have it in us to reach out to help others. So anyways, what makes me so damn awesome? Well, that I'm being a guardian of wild places, that I'm building circles of women to energetically hold space now and in the future, and sharing the medicine. That's such a compliment. Thank you. All right, our second question, this is going to go in the top left section of the spread. It's, how can I honor myself even more? Although I feel like that was plenty honoring. that was the Mother of Earth was a big compliment. Like, I felt like, isn't that enough? Like, that was pretty good. But how can you honor yourself even more? How can I honor myself even more? I'm doing pretty good with the self-love and the self-respect. How can I honor myself even more? How can I honor myself even more? Okay, are you kidding me? So I'm shuffling with my eyes closed. And one snags on my right hand, one snags on my right hand, but there's one sticking up like almost all the way out of the deck in the middle. So I joked and said that like maybe I'd make this more into a butterfly spread. And here we go. Now I have 2 cards. How can I honor myself even more? So maybe we'll go over these more briefly since my deck wants to be silly. So the first one is Camellia. We've seen that. We just saw that last week. Honor myself more with more tea. We're drinking more tea. More ritual, more slow time, more reverence for what's in my cup. And it also came in with 3 of fire with the calendula. How can I honor myself even more? Now, calendula to me is an herb that's like, take care of your skin and really take time to put the oil on the skin, on the face, do your healing work. Just more pampering. So I would say, how can I honor myself even more? More pampering, more tea parties with myself, more slowing down and being reverent and thinking about how the tea tastes and feels, and more, not doing anything in a rush, really. That's what Camellia, the Temperance card, taught us last week and continues to teach us. It's like, slow down, be reverent, take time to have your tea ceremonies, more ritual in your life. Don't just throw the tea in the bag and the cup and don't, you're like barely even thinking about it. It's like, really slow down and have this moment with yourself. And then, really slow down enough to put your lotion on, to rub your face oil in, to make medicines, to harvest calendula flowers, really just slowing down and honoring the earth and honoring yourself more. So I would say inside and out. How can you honor yourself more? Inside and out. So like the Camellia is saying, be really reverent, like what you're putting in your mouth and in your body. Really like drink your tea with intentions of nourishment and cleansing and balancing. And then, honor yourself inside, and then honor yourself on the outside too. Honor your vessel. Take care of your skin. Help it heal. Help it clear. Protect it. Love it. I love the smell of calendula. I don't see any calendula plants coming back from last year, but I always save seeds just in case, and I'm excited to grow it again. So let me just look real quick at we'll just do the keywords. How can I honor myself even more? Trust the magic of presence, says Camellia. Trust the magic of presence. See the sacred in the simple. So just everything you do, make it a sacred act. See the sacred in the simple acts that you give yourself. Create new magic from what is familiar. So how can I honor myself more? Just really turning up the dial of the magical dial of seeing the magic in everything, in the familiar, in the simple, and then in that present now moment, trusting the magic that's in there. So how can I honor myself more? Well, tapping in more to these ancient practices, because these ancient practices inspire fresh ideas. So it's not just a bag of black tea or green tea, right? It's magic, it's reverence, it's ancient. Yes, it's filled with antioxidants. It strengthens the heart. This ritual is a holy alchemy that affects change when we make our tea with intentions to cultivate harmony and promote well-being. So more tea ceremonies and rituals is one way I can honor myself more. And then, you know what's funny? Down here with crafting with temperance, it says learn to make kombucha. And just last night, somebody was asking if anybody had a SCOBY. And my mom makes kombucha, and I've made it on and off over the years. And I've been thinking that I want to start making it again. And I got the nudge last night and now again today. So yeah, make kombucha and then share your SCOBYs with your friends. So yeah, that's one way I can honor myself more. And then also the 3 of Fire, calendula, says you can honor yourself even more by taking joy in prolific, passionate play. Just being more playful and more joyful in your playing. Delight in your own unique expression. And know that your creative inspiration will last longer than one season. So go ahead and like play to the max, delight to the max. Don't feel like you have to hoard your creative expression or make it like, okay, I'll share a little bit with people this week, but I should probably save some back, hoard it back for next week. Like, don't live life like that. Honor yourself even more by knowing that your creative inspiration is always flowing. It's like the tap that just never runs dry. So yeah, playful creativity is infectious. So how can I honor myself more? Play more. Explore new art forms. Take decisive action. Allow my ideas to wildly just express themselves like the many colors of calendula. So also I can honor myself more by stepping into leadership with confidence. Interesting. So yeah, there's a great busy table with calendula just everywhere. Just playful, prolific play, unique expression. Like, it's funny that it's like the camellia table is like very organized. There's 3 cups of tea. There's the very neat bowl of green tea leaves, and then the sweet little pot and a perfect little sprig of camellia. Then calendula's over here. There's freaking calendula petals all over the goddamn place. There's like, they're coming apart. They're busting, spilling over the jar, in the bowl, on the drying rack, in another mortar and pestle. There's incense burning. There's a glass container of oil with the top popped off and just laying on the side of the table. Petals everywhere, flowers everywhere. So it's kind of like another personal message, like, hey, sometimes you make a big mess, sometimes you're like psychotically tidy. Either way, it's you. You can honor both extreme sides of you. Have fun with it. Take joy in it. It's your unique expression. So you don't have to always be one way or the other. You give yourself some freedom. Like, some days you're in the mood to just have everything perfect, and then other days you're like, yeehaw, little doggy, and you're throwing calendula flowers all over the table. Like, just go with it and have fun and create art and ignite your playful spirit and express your joy. That is how you can honor yourself even more. All right, so if you're just joining us, we're doing a tarot spread called My Soul's Too Lit to Give a Shit. I'm practicing for my job on a live radio. If you're just joining us, if you're just tuning in, all right. So now we're going down to the bottom left side for the 3rd question. What blessings are coming my way? What blessings are coming my way? I already feel really blessed, don't you? I think that's part of having a soul that's too lit to give a shit. Like, you're already feeling so blessed. You're already tapping into that magic. And guess what? That's what brings you more blessings, and that's what brings you more magic. That's why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, because it's a frequency. So you get into that frequency of blessings, and more blessings find you. But let's get a little heads up from the Herb Crafters Tarot. What blessings are headed my way? I'm going to keep my eyes open. Oh, there we go. Off the bottom. What blessings are heading my way? It's chicory, which always makes me think of farts. No, just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. Have you ever had chicory fiber, like in a protein bar, and it just made you so gassy? Like those fiber 1 bars? I call them farty 1 bars. But anyways. Oh, Sadie, you're so classy. All right, so 2 of air is the blessings that are coming my way. Now, first of all, I just want to say that this card is gorgeous to me, because the color of these chicory flowers is like a shade darker and a shade lighter of my favorite crayon. My favorite Crayola crayon as a kid was Periwinkle. Like, I love that color. Like when I was little and I was a little shit, I would try to hoard that crayon for myself. Like, if I could have hid that crayon and me be the only one that used it. I remember feeling like that. Like, it was my favorite crayon, Periwinkle. And that's the color of the chicory flowers in this picture. Now, there is a sweet little white butterfly that you almost could overlook, but there it is, flying among this. Oh, there's 2 butterflies. I see 2 now. Maybe it's a field, maybe it's just a patch of it, likes to grow alongside the road, of this chicory. 2 of air. Ooh, alongside the road, maybe a periwinkle colored vehicle will be coming my way. I'm still looking for a vehicle, of course. I will be looking for a while. We'll see. We'll see. May the car shopping angels be with me. So what the question is, though, did you pull a card here? This is our 3rd question. What blessings are coming my way? Here's the blessings, apparently. Releasing of long-held beliefs. Okay, so those are blessings, when we can let go of old belief systems that aren't serving us anymore. The blessings coming my way include a release of long-held beliefs, being receptive to guidance. Be receptive to guidance. Being more open. That would be a blessing. Being receptive to guidance. Open to unlikely partnerships. Does that feel like a blessing? So chicory thrives in a meadow. The tall stems pierce the sky, and the ground nesting birds make a home in the dense brush beneath. The flowers' blue petals jut out like platforms, hubs of pollinating activity. They really are cute. Bees and moths gather morning nectar. So those aren't butterflies, those are moths. Wasps devour. Oh, those are butterflies. Wasps devour aphids, and 2 white butterflies flitter about the wild field. Okay, so I was right. Those are butterflies. I don't see any morning wasps, but I trust her that they're there. And the wasps devour the aphids, and bees gathering nectar with the moth. All right, so what blessings are coming my way? Old ideas can be blinders to new wisdom. Let go of worn-out thinking to see an issue clearly. Chicory is often classified as a weed. It is, however, a beneficial medicine plant that draws important insects to the garden. So, be receptive to new guidance, gather information before taking action, then be still and look within. As the long chicory taproot brings nourishment to the surface, a deep dive will quiet self-doubt. what is really true? What is really true? Okay, I like this so much because, I often have said this recently to my guides, like, could you please up your guidance? Make it so obvious that I, one, have guides. I know what you're saying. Make yourselves very, very real to me so that I can be confident in sharing this information. As I get challenged more perhaps in the future, I would really love, just like Calendula said, step into your leadership with confidence. I would really love the blessings of more clarity and more guidance, so that I can be like, yes, I believe this to be true, or yes, this is true for me, and not falter, in that self-doubt. It would be a blessing to remove self-doubt completely and know what is really true for me. So like a lot of times, like, I'm called to galactic energy. I'm called to Daniel Scranton and his channelings with the Arcturians, and I love them. They resonate. Like, I love them. They're so good. But like, for me to speak about galactics from my perspective, I would have to have the unlikely partnership of directly connecting with the galactic so that I would be able to speak about it confidently. Because if not, it's just a theory. It just sounds nice. Yes, I'd love it. It feels good, gives me tingles in my body, but like, I would need to have more of an experience before I was like, today's episode of Galactic Herbs is brought to you by the Arcturians. You know what I mean? So anyways, that would be a blessing, to be open to unlikely partnerships like that. That would be cool for me, to be more receptive to more guidance, and to release any long-held beliefs that are no longer serving me. So Chicory says, acknowledge what you do not want to keep. Okay, acknowledge what don't you want to keep anymore, what's not serving you. Are you done with something? Acknowledge what you do not want to keep. Acknowledge what you do not want to accept. Acknowledge what you do not want to accept. Then be willing to listen. So be willing to listen. When it is your turn to share, do not hide behind a closed, fearful heart. Open wide, like the bold chicory flowers. So open wide. That would be a blessing, to be like, I really am an open book and an open heart, and I open wide and share openly, and without fear. So what are my blessings heading my way? Releasing old beliefs, being more open to myself, to guidance in my relationships, being more open, being bold, being clear. It says, dress like a chicory flower, put blue streaks in your hair. Releasing long-held beliefs, being receptive to guidance, and being open to unlikely partnerships are the blessings headed my way. Okay, so this is pretty interesting because Chicory was saying, like, hey, take a look at what you don't want to accept, right? These beliefs that we can let go of now. And what's interesting is our next question is, what truth am I unwilling to face? So apparently I'm not going to be let off the hook by thinking about, well, what don't I want to accept? Ooh. And what truth am I unwilling to face? So these will definitely be questions that I'll think about throughout the day and night. And if I try to listen back to this podcast tonight, my guides have been encouraging me, hey, you made that podcast for the community, but also for yourself. So try to listen back to it and see what you can hear around the second time. but I always fall asleep when I'm listening to myself. But anyway, so even before that point, I'm going to try to be honest and think, you know, what am I, what old belief am I, like, I've just been like unwilling to accept, or I feel like a little rigid or fearful, or like, what do I have, what do I have in that cross space that I could let go of? And that is our next question. What truth am I unwilling to face? Dang. That's kind of a big question to ask the Herbal Tarot, but we're going to do it. What truth am I unwilling to face? All right, so this is when shit gets real in on Tuesday, Tarot Tuesday. What truth am I unwilling to face? What truth? Okay, off the bottom. Oh, off the bottom and off the top. Dang it. Okay, we've got reversed bee balm and reversed garlic. Okay, well, shout out to my deck. It seems as though it is going to talk to me about something inversed that I'm having trouble. What was the question? What truth am I unwilling to face? Bee balm and garlic. 2 of fire. Is that 2? I'm trying to read it upside down. 2 of fire and strength. Hey, and you know what? I need to get back on my garlic kick. I just want to, me and my daughter and my kids, we need to get that garlic going on. So let's just read like we did with the other two cards that came out on the other side. It just looks pretty. Let's just read the keyword ideas and answer the question, what truth am I unwilling to face? We've got bee balm, 2 of fire. What truth am I unwilling to face? It says harness the power of desire. Embrace creativity with confidence. Courageously step toward the heat. Wow. Hey, Gracie, don't even start. My dog's already growling out the window. What truth am I unwilling to face? Harnessing the power of my desire. Embracing creativity with confidence. Courageously stepping toward the heat. Whoa. I feel called out a little bit. I always do. I always do. All right. Well, let me see how that works with garlic too. Number 8, the strength card. Garlic says, okay, so the truth that bee balm is trying to say, like, you keep on stepping back from the heat, okay? Because that would be the reversed message of that. You're not embracing your creativity with as much confidence. You're not harnessing the power of your desire. You're not stepping courageously towards the heat. You're not leading with a bold, kind heart. You're not being as much of a leader as you could be. And I get that. But I also, in just a trigger response, just, fly off the handle, come back. It's because people don't want me to be their leader. Do you know what I mean? It's because people aren't asking for it. It's because when I post a YouTube video, it gets like 6 views. like, what do you want me to step into? Do you know what I mean? So it's like I don't mean to argue with my cards all the time, but what truth am I unwilling to face? And they're like always talking about like, be outreach, build a circle, be the leader, step up. Like, step up and do what? Okay, so anyways, the other thing that garlic says is gentle healing builds resilience, and power sweetened is strength unmatched. So what truth am I unwilling to face? How strong I am? Maybe? Ooh. Maybe. This is the part that I have to actually think a little bit. and receive. Like, what truth am I I keep going back to my soul's too lit to give a shit spread. What truth am I unwilling to face? Power sweetened is strength unmatched. Gentle healing builds resilience. Lead with a bold, kind heart. That's what garlic says. So garlic also says that courage dwells in the soft spirit. So maybe I can be softer and sweeter and still just as strong. Like maybe that's the truth that my JB, my judgmental bitch ego, is unwilling to face. That like I actually can be sweeter and gentler and kinder and still lead with resilience and strength unmatched. Ooh, that does actually resonate like right up into my throat chakra in the back of my neck. That like I really can be so freaking nice and still be so influential. Like I don't have to come out all guns blazing, right? I don't have to like sass people into place. I can love them into place more and more and more. So garlic is going to send us off with this advice. Courage dwells in the soft spirit. Meet adversity with inner fire. Garlic strengthens the heart and increases stamina. You have the power to persevere. So it's like on these days that like the ascension symptoms are so intense and we just all want to quit life. It's saying no. You have the power to persevere. That is part of the truth you're unwilling to face, of how strong you are, of how you can keep going. Okay, so garlic says cultivate reliable habits that enhance vitality. And that is so true because like I said to you today, I literally feel like 400 pounds, like I don't really have any energy and I need to get back to eating garlic apparently and really, really get myself strengthened to the point of like just every day I will have vitality. So you can plant garlic around the roots of roses to strengthen the leaves, encouraging more flowers to bloom. See, roses to me symbolize, what word am I trying to look for? Anyways, to me, they represent unconditional love. So it's like planting garlic around roses encourages more flowers to bloom. And, you know, as we're trying to be open, like Chicory said, be open up your heart, be so open. This garlic can support that blooming. This garlic can support us being loving and kind with a bold heart, right? So yeah, cooking with garlic daily and eating it daily boosts the immune system, protects against illness. Drinking garlic tea heats up the body, igniting passion. So just maybe cutting up a clove and simmering it in some water, making some tea. I would call that a broth, but hey, garlic tea, right? Drinking some garlic tea. What are you having today? Garlic tea. Come here, give me a kiss. It can ignite passion. So what truth have I been unwilling to face while stepping into my power? So garlic says, step into your power, but remember a compassionate approach is powerful. Adding honey to garlic tames the medicine, making it more effective and palatable. Embrace both the gentle and the wild within. So it's like, you know, when these dingleberries are fighting, wanting to fight with me on Facebook, like I really don't need to be straight garlic with them. I can be garlic honey with them. Be powerful yet sweet with them. And yeah, that will help sweeten. It might sweeten the intensity for a minute, but that conflict could then be resolved, right? So, and it would help give me the strength to deal with them so they can have their tantrum for as long as they need to before they wake up and, you know, see life for what it is. Because right now people are like just so asleep and conformed, and it's quite the duality world out there. So that's why I think we're just so exhausted. But yeah, we have to keep on being resilient, being gentle, leading with a kind, bold heart. And power sweetened is strength unmatched. So then, yeah, the other part of that was the 2 of fire, bee balm, and saying, you know, you do have to harness the power of your desire and embrace your creativity with confidence and courageously step toward the heat. So the truth that I have been unwilling to face is that I am here to not run away from conflict, but to actually be kind of part of it, and there for people. Like, I'm actually supposed to be on the battlefield more. Even though, you know, I'm great being a hermit, it's like, yeah, but that's not actually what you signed up for, and that's not why you came here. So courageously step toward the heat, Bee Balm says. An empowered, bright spirit inspires others. Let people see you. Right? Bring your spirit will bring the people, just like bee balm brings the bees and the butterflies and the hummingbirds to the garden. So planting bee balm stirs activity in an area, igniting growth by shaping a diverse ecosystem. So right outside my back door, I should invite bee balm in. Again, I tried to plant it a couple years ago, and a little vole ate all the starts. Like, it must have been delicious for it. So I don't have any bee balm. I need to get some bee balm. And then I can drink tea with the bee balm. So bee balm has some suggestions. When making decisions, take a creative approach, be original, and open to alternative ideas. So if there has some truth I'm unwilling to face, be open now to some alternative ideas. Spicy bee balm. So bee balm's a little spicy. Garlic is very spicy. This spicy remedy heals with a kick. Walk with flames of passion under your feet. So the truth, you know, that maybe I've been running from, like, it's saying, don't be afraid of that fire, that heat under your feet, that fire within, that passion within, that strength within. Don't run from these situations. Don't freak yourself out. You know, temper yourself. We got Camellia on the other side with temperance. You know, temper yourself that you can handle this fire. You can handle this heat. Though excitement and fear may charge your actions, be confident about what must be done. Like these striking flowers, we attract what we desire when we show our bold, colorful selves. So walk with the flames of passion under your feet, okay? And harness, don't be afraid of that heat. Harness the power of your desire. What truth am I unwilling to face? The truth that I am like a powerful, flaming being, you know, and that I have maybe not expressed myself as much as I could have. So garlic is saying, don't hold back. Just like the smell of garlic does not hold back, you don't hold back. Lead with a kind, bold heart. Harness the power of desire. Embrace creativity with confidence. Gentle healing will build resilience. Be sweet. Power sweetened is strength unmatched. And now it's your time to not avoid this truth anymore. It's time for you to courageously step toward the heat and manifest what you desire by showing your bold, colorful self. All right, dang, that is some fire. That is some fire. So I love this spread, the My Soul's Too Lit to Give a Shit tarot spread, because like it's sort of like, it kind of set me up a little bit. Like at first it's like, what makes me so damn awesome, and how can I honor myself even more, and blessings come in my way? Yeah, baby. And then because it is tarot cards and they want to keep it real, then they're like, now that we have you, let's talk about what you're unwilling to face and what bullshit needs to be let go. So that's our final card. What bullshit needs to be let go? So I appreciate it. That's why I love our Tuesday hangout, because I appreciate being told straight and being, you know, like, yes, like, I also appreciate positive intentions and manifestations and airy fairy positivity, you know. But once a week, we got to hang out with some tarot cards just to, you know, be clear with ourselves. So, yeah, what bullshit needs to be let go? This is part of being too lit to give a shit. Like, knowing that, like, really, truly, it's your inner journey that matters the most. Everything else going on around you is an outward manifestation of the collective, and the only way you can influence it is by influencing what's going on within you. So that's why it's so important for you to do your inner work, for you to let go of things, for you to keep expanding, for you to keep an open mind, for you to purge and then focus on what truly matters to you. And just like that bee balm, then it attracts what it's a vibrational match to. So yeah, keep on doing your inner work. And that's part of what it's be like, hey, not that I don't care what everybody else is doing, but my soul's too lit to give a shit, because right now I am paying attention to what my soul needs on my soul journey. And I am just keeping myself going on the daily to just survive in this harsh reality. But like, and just keeping myself going on the daily, because that is what my soul came here to do. All right, so our last card is answering the question, what bullshit needs to be let go? So we'll give it a shuffle, and hopefully the whole deck doesn't try to fall out all at once. My nose is real tickly right this sec. So I just walk through Spirit's cobwebs. All right, what bullshit needs to be let go? What bullshit needs to be let go within me, within my mind, within my attraction? What bullshit needs to be let go? Off the bottom, what bullshit needs to be let go? Oh, wow. It's number 9 reversed, the Hermit, Usnia. So me thinking that I am a lone wolf, that I am the hermit all the time, that I should be alone, that needs to be let go. That's bullshit now. That's bullshit, because like when you get into that mindset that you're an outcast, that you're a loner, that you're a hermit, that you're a lone wolf, you get very isolated. And for a while that may have served you so that you could have do your inner work. I know it did me, but our ego mind will take it too far. Our ego mind will take it too far and convince us that we're unwanted, which you just saw me like a couple cards ago being like, leadership, nobody wants me, right? That's the reversed hermit in me. That's the bullshit that I need to let go of. Feeling rejected, feeling unwanted, feeling like nobody understands me, feeling like unrelatable even to the people that can relate to me, like this reversed hermit, like always doing things by myself, not connecting, shying away, like not even wanting to deal with people. Do you know? That is definitely bullshit. And that needs to be let go. So number 9, the Hermit, is what our final card is. Now, if we got this upright, and if it was saying like something, you know, it can be a very positive thing for you to withdraw into sacred solitude and to gather treasures from the darkness, because Usnia has a message to emerge with the light. However, if your ego takes it too far and it's reversed, And it's like you've just been in the darkness too long, you know. You're not coming out of the dark. You're not emerging. You're just like hanging back. So yeah, rest and stillness are good medicine. But when it gets to the point where you never want to connect with anybody ever again, then it's gone too far. Now it's classified as bullshit, and now it needs to be let go. So that's what Usnea is coming in. Now there's some other thing. This is a winter wreath. There's pine cones and rose hips and cottonwood. And, you know, Usnea has the message to seek understanding from the allies you encounter during your time alone. And, you know, the whole point of being alone is that when you are alone, you gather insight, you gather medicine, you gather perspective, you get wisdom from being alone. There's nothing wrong with being alone. You need alone time every single day. But when your life has turned into alone time in a lot of ways, and even me, like I can go to ladies' night and I can mingle, but am I really letting them in? Am I genuinely connecting? Do I feel part of that? No. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, now is the time to be like Chicory. Was that Chicory that said, be open to unlikely partnerships? So we've got Chicory over here on the left saying, as your blessing now, we want you to be open to unlikely partnerships. Maybe a friendship that like you normally wouldn't think would work, but maybe now that you're going to let go of this hermit bullshit, because it has gotten to the point of BS with me. Absolutely. I'm not going to deny that. I'll be honest. It's become detrimental to me in a lot of ways. If you've ever heard me snub or snark or whatever, snarl at the concept of the herbal community, I even still put these little nasty quotes with my fingers around the herbal community. Like my outcastness caused me to be feel rejected on such a level that it is a wound now. So anyways, I need to be open now to healing that wound and connecting with this medicine of connection and friendship and an unlikely partnership. So I'm curious what will transpire. I really do hope it's an alien though. No offense, humans, but seriously. But actually, that's part of the irony and the joke. Before we can connect with extraterrestrials, we do have to come together as a collective. You know, they want to approach the Earth with humanity that has been unified. So anything that we can do in our own, like I know it's bullshit that I feel like this, and I know that it doesn't help us unify on a collective level. So that's why it's really important for me to do my own healing work, clean up my energy, let go of this BS so that I can heal it in my life, and then it can help heal the collective, because we can see with our eyes we are not a unified species. And that's where we need to go. We need to feel that kindredness with all humans. So what else? When you are ready, let wisdom glow. When you are ready, let wisdom glow. So yeah, I would say what bullshit needs to be let go of. Yeah, just feeling like that hermit that is alone on that cold winter night and only having Usnea to cuddle up with. So yeah, be open. There's a feather and 3 crystal shards, 3 quartz. There's a candle in the center. It's like, hey, let's be open now to connecting. I like the 3 crystal shards because it's sort of like pointing in direction now. You know, like let's light the BS on fire. Let's let it go. Let's come out of this. Let's come out of this hermit stage a little bit more emotionally and energetically. Because it's not like I hide, like I'm very public. I'm a very public person, like in a lot of ways, but I'll tell you, emotionally, I'm not. And very few people get let in. And really, it's just me a lot of times within myself. Even when I'm doing outreach, even when I'm doing podcasts, even when I'm creating circles, right? Like, I'm still walking away from that circle feeling very much like the hermit, do you know? So anyways, yeah, that is something that I need to work on. So I thank my cards for being honest with me. But yeah, I do feel a little set up by my soul's too lit to give a shit. It started off like, ooh, baby, I love your way. And then like by the end of it, you're like, damn it, I still have work to do. So I've been tricked. I just got punked. I just got punked. But that's okay, because I have a real good sense of humor. So thank you, Usnia. Thank you, Garlic. Bee Balm, thank you so much. Thank you, Chicory, Camellia, Calendula, and Chrysote Bush. Thank you for coming in. You know, yeah, talking me up, what makes me so damn awesome. I appreciated that. How can I honor myself even more? Hey, let's do it. And yeah, looking forward to some kind of maybe interesting blessings coming my way with an unlikely partnership. Hey, we'll see. But I also really want to thank you for showing me what I am unwilling to face, what needs to be let go, because yeah, I really do, above all things, truly wish to live a bullshit-free life and really be able to connect with my inner passion, with my inner fire, and live out my purpose that I came here to demonstrate and to live and to manifest here on planet Earth. So anyways, thanks so much for hanging out on Tuesday Tarot Tuesday. I'll see you next week on Tuesday, or come back tomorrow for another episode of Ho. We're gonna manifest more faith. And I feel like that's gonna feel really, really good. So anyways, on that note, so much love to you and to the herbs, and yeah, to my new ET friend. I'm just putting it out there.